senior, number 34, Shimkus. And forward, 6-foot senior, number 22, Burgduff. And forward, 6'2", senior, number 00, Burrow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand.
State tournament games in the past, and so they are working for one of the few times in the CIML this year. And tonight's game between the Cyclones and the Hawks. Ankeny, the road uniform with the gold and white trim and the maroon uniforms, and the Cyclones with their home white uniforms trimmed to the school colors of orange and black. The ball is in the air, and the tip is controlled by Ryan Sears of Ankeny. They'll go right to left in front of us here, just underway tonight from Ames. Sears drives down through and threw it off the hands of Taylor and out of bounds. Good penetration by Sears. And Taylor's, the pass down around waist level for Jeremy Taylor, who couldn't handle it, goes out of bounds. Ankeny turns it over in their first possession. Jake Hansen to the front court for the Little Cyclones. Hansen brings it near side for Ames. Down the far side, and Hansen is bumped and fouled by Sears. League in three-point baskets. Ankeny has 23 three-point goals, and Ames has 15. And the numbers 1 and 2 individuals in three-point goals for the year. There's the three-pointer on the way. No good. Missed by Ames. By Burgduff and rebounded by Ankeny. Taken off the floor by Justice. Now Ryan Sears in the front court. Feeds it out left of the foul line to Taylor, who's going to take the outside shot, and it's up and in. Taylor scores over Shimkus, and Ankeny has the first 2 points of the game. Taylor is the guy that can score. We told you he had 37 against Urbandale earlier in the season. And now is the first 2 of this evening's game and gives the Hawks the early lead. Hansen lobs to the inside for Burrow, makes the catch, and there's a foul from behind. Trying to come over and draw the foul from up. And a good pass, good recognition of the opening for Hansen. Will inbound to the baseline. Jake looks, now tries to lob it in, and it's knocked back out of bounds by Sears. So Jake Hansen will move across to the other side of the basket, right of the board, looking in to inbound again. Hansen still having trouble getting the ball in, and now 5 seconds is called. Normally a team on the baseline out of bounds like that won't have trouble inbounding it, especially twice in a row, but Jake Hansen did, and so the Little Cyclones missed the opportunity. Ames with the ball, or Ankeny with the ball. Sears off the screen, fires for 3, up and in. Ryan Sears from the right wing with a three-pointer, and Ankeny leads 5-0. Sears, number 1 in the conference in three-point baskets, gives him 16 in the year. Outside is Burgduff for Ames. DJ takes the ball way out on the right side beyond the arc. Burrow comes up top of the circle, now hands behind to Deerdorf, and Luke will set it up between the circles. Burrow out on the left wing again, out away from the basket, brings it to Shimkus, now right side to Deerdorf, top of the circle to Hansen. Hansen can't get the shot, now the pass inside. Burrow from the right baseline puts it up and in. Fadeaway shot on the right baseline by Jamie Burrow. Ames finally on the board after almost 2.5 minutes. At the other end, Blavitz tries to answer and can't, but got his own rebound at the foul line. And then had it nearly stripped away, and it is stolen by Hansen momentarily. Blavitz from his prone position gets it back, driving baseline. Taylor shot up and off, no good. Burrow had the rebound, lost it, and then digs it back up, and now jump ball is called. Burrow tied up in the play by Drew Purcell, and the arrow is pointing Ames' way.
Possession goes to Ames on the jump ball.
Ames gets it and will bring it up against Sears with a one-man press in the backcourt. Matched up with Jake Hansen. Hansen across the timeline, goes left side of the left-hand dribble. Picks up his dribble, gets it back outside to Burrow near the timeline. Right side to Deerdorf. Looking down inside, nobody open there. Back out off the hands of Hansen, picks it up in the midcourt area. 5:46 to go in the first quarter. 5-2 Ankeny on top. Hansen driving right side, goes down the right side of the lane, fakes on Sears, double team back into the corner. Deerdorf takes it to the right side and goes it off the back of the rim. Rebound to the floor, picked up by Deerdorf. Inside to Shimkus, lays it up and in. Deerdorf set up Shimkus. And there's also the play that we saw Blavitz move to the other end for Ankeny. The difference is that Deerdorf got the ball and then got it underneath the Shimkus, who got the open layup. 5-4 Ankeny by 1. Outside is Justice. Ball stolen away by Ames. Here comes Burgduff from the drive, and he puts Ames on top at 6-5. DJ Burgduff gets the steal and the hoop at the other end. Ames on top for the first time tonight. Sears back into the front court for the Hawks. Top of the circle off to Justice near side. Justice goes to Taylor outside. At 6'5", he can shoot it from outside. He can't drive on Shimkus. Gets to the Sears on the right side, back out to Taylor. Taylor averaging 19.2 a game. Left side, set shot on the way, no good over Burrow. Missed by Justice, rebounded inside by Sears, who kept it alive along the right baseline. Sears drives into the lane, pull-up jump shot from 10, rolls around and in for Ryan Sears. Ryan Sears gets his second field goal. Ankeny by a point. Long pass is tipped away and out of bounds. Touched last by Deerdorf, and it'll be Ankeny ball. So Sears comes back for the Hawks into the front court, feeds near side for Ryan Blavitz. Taylor is going to take the shot right up the arc. It's up no good, and he was fouled on the arm on the shot by Shimkus. Matt Shimkus picks up the foul, the first on Ames, and it'll put Jeremy Taylor at the free throw line for side here at Ames High. First free throw, Taylor is up and in. Very capable scorer. He and Sears are the two returning starters off last year's Ankeny team that lost in the first round of the state tournament to Iowa City West. Taylor perfect at the line, makes them both. He has 4. Sears has the other 5 points, and Ankeny's up 9-6. Now the ball stolen away. Sears steals it from Hansen, drives and scores with the left hand. Ryan Sears picks your pocket of Jake Hansen in midcourt and gets a layup. 7 now for Sears. Hansen back into the front court. Burrow. Lob inside. Shimkus underneath. Made a nice catch. Missed the shot with the left hand. Rebounded by Taylor. Hands to Sears, and Ankeny pushes it to the front court right side. Blavitz bounce pass down inside Justice. Turn around baseline. Shot out blocked by Burrow. Got the rebound. Gamey took it away from him and now bounces the ball to Hansen in the backcourt. Under 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Hansen penetrates. Pull-up jump shot top of the circle. Short off the front rim. Rebounded by Justice. One shot and out for the little Cyclones. Ryan Sears penetrates. He pulls up and fires at the other end. That's off no good. Inside rebound position. Put back up. Missed by Purcell. Rebounded by Shimkus. Shimkus clears some room and gets him to Jake Hansen left side. 11-6. Ankeny on top. 3.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Lobbing inside against Shimkus. That time didn't catch the ball. It went off his hand. Picked up by Taylor. Hawks to the front court with Ryan Sears. Out between the circles. Guarded by Deerdorf. So that's the matchup of the defensive end for Ames. Sears can't drive on Deerdorf. Now gets the screen, goes right side, keeps the dribble going, and then lost the ball out of bounds. Touched last by Ames. Knocked out by Deerdorf. He re-aggravated that injury over the break, and so he will not play tonight. Not sure about his availability for Tuesday night at Valley, and so that means that the little Cyclones will need some good minutes tonight from DJ Brown. Brown playing defense now, and Taylor takes the shot, missed everything, rebounded by Burrow off the air ball. In front court for the little Cyclones. Again, the lob to the inside of Brown, makes the catch, and now he lays it in. So DJ Brown comes off the bench and immediately gets involved, plays good defense in one end on Jeremy Taylor, and then gets the 2 at the other end. 11:08 to score. Taylor comes outside with Brown, away from the basket, feeds it away for Ryan Justice. Justice just to the right of the foul line. Sears right wing. Down the lane with a shot up, blocked that time by Burrow. He's got 2 blocks, fed ahead of the break. Here's Deerdorf from the drive, lays it up and in. Luke Deerdorf took the pass and scores inside of Justice. And it's 11-10, a 1-point lead for Ankeny. Sears dishes outside for Justice. Just to the right of the top of the key. Sears left open to the wing, puts it up. That one rolls off, no good, and Jamie Burrow clears the rebound. Hansen, Ames looks to run. Hansen left side, pulls up in the front court. Hansen drives in through to the foul line. Off on the right wing to Deerdorf, comes with a left-hand dribble, comes back through the lane, bounce pass down underneath the Burrow, fakes, puts it up with one hand, no good. Weak side rebound attempt. DJ Brown got a hand on it, couldn't control it, and Ankeny has the ball. Sears feeds it ahead and throws it right by Taylor and out of bounds. Stevermer at 6'10", a senior, into the ball game for the first time. 1:50 to go in the first period. 11-10, Ankeny's lead is 1. Hansen drives through the top of the key area, pulls up right side, Brown top of the circle. Back to Jake on the right side of the wing beyond the three-point arc. Hansen looking down inside, now going to take the three-point standing shot. No good off the left side of the rim, rebounded by Blavitz to the weak side. Blavitz feeds it out on the lob, where it's taken by Purcell in the front court. Back to Sears. Sears off to Justice. Or this is Scott Evans who's coming now for Ankeny. Around the screen, jump shot just inside the free throw line. Missed by Purcell. Rebounded though by Evans. Goes back, try to put it up, and he was fouled on the shot and will go to the line and shoot 2. Evans at the free throw line, up and in. Scott Evans is a 6'2" senior. This is not a deep Ankeny team. They only go about 7 or 8 guys deep. Evans gets his first point of the game. And his second one, the second free throw missed, rebounded by Brown. So the lead stays at 2 for the Hawks. 12-10, Ankeny up. Jake Hansen Goes left to the dribble, looks for a screen from Shimkus. Now comes back out of the midcourt area. Went over to a pass taken by Deerdorf near side. Back to Hansen. They reverse the ball to Stevermer on the left side. Scott gets to the left corner to Shimkus. Back outside of the wing to Hansen on the left side of the floor. Cross-court pass taken by Stevermer. Bounce pass from the lane, intended for Brown, who rips it away after it was nearly thrown. Takes it in, puts it up, and it's fouled by Taylor. Well, I talked to Denny Cullinan earlier while we were watching a little bit of the freshman game, and he said we're going to need some good minutes tonight from DJ Brown, and that's what they've gotten early on. DJ goes to the line and shoots two. Purcell a breather. Brown's free throw is up and in. So if he makes the second free throw, he can tie the score 12. The rim's out. Rebound kept alive, but then cleared by Evans for Ankeny. 12-11, Hawks by a point. Sears, front court. Final minute of the first quarter. Taylor, jump shot just inside the free throw line, scores over Shimkus. Jeremy Taylor off to a good start. 6 in the quarter for him, 14-11 Hawks. Jake Hansen for Ames in the front court. Hansen goes right on the dribble. Passes back on midcourt here to Deerdorf. Looks at the bench, gets some instructions from the coaches. Now Hansen will hold the ball, and Ames apparently will hold for the final shot of the first quarter if they can. Hansen exchanges positions with Deerdorf, goes back into the center circle, and he'll stand and dribble off about 8 seconds, and then they'll go to work. So Hansen, and he would like to get open for a three here. Down to 9 seconds, now they'll go. Deerdorf, right side. Cross court to Hansen. Makes the catch in front of the Ankeny bench. Got to hurry. Now he gets the shot up, and it counts at the buzzer. A three-pointer. I thought that they were going to wait too long, and they very nearly did. Hansen did a great job of getting the shot. He was very composed and got the shot away the count and ties the score after one. Ames 14, Ankeny 14. Back with more Ames High School basketball in a minute. Tied after one quarter. Sears three-pointer to try to untie the score, and it's good. Ryan Sears comes out and fires on the three-pointer to start the second quarter. Ankeny has regained the lead. Driving into the lane, Stevermer puts it up, and it goes off the glass. That's the count for the foul call. And Scott will go to the line and try to finish off a three-point play and retie the score. Going back for a minute, check to that three-pointer by Hansen. They had worked the clock down for about 40 seconds and almost took too long before they got the shot away. But Hansen's three at the buzzer counts. And Sears with a three, and now the free throw by Stevermer missed everything. And so it stays 17-16, Ankeny on top. Just underway in the second quarter. Glad to have you along here tonight on 1430 KSI for Ames High School basketball. National Conference tilt with Ankeny. Purcell back in for the Hawks. Wadditz. Taylor outside, beyond the arc. One-hand pass near side. Sears for three on the way, and good from the left wing. Ryan Sears has had as many as 6 threes in a game this year, matching the number that DJ Burgduff had in the earlier Ames game, the win over Newton. And it's 20-16. Sears with back-to-back threes to start the second period. And fed inside off the hands of Brown, out of bounds. Stevermer from the right wing trying to feed it inside where Brown had good position, but he couldn't control the pass. It's out of bounds to Ankeny. Taylor with the ball, off a screen, top of the circle taken by Ryan Justice. Justice to Blavitz. Blavitz guarded by Hansen, named man-to-man defensively. Taylor takes the jump shot left to the lane and scores. 2 more for Jeremy Taylor. He's now got 8. Ankeny has opened up a 6-point lead, 22-16. Deerdorf off the bench, ready to come back into the little Cyclones with the next whistle. Stevermer lobbing inside. Burrow got away from the defender, lays it up, and he traveled. That time, the defender did a good job. He tried to draw the charge, but then when he saw that Burrow was going to make the catch, I think he backed up a little bit and forced the turnover. So Ames got to dig in defensively as Ankeny has opened up again a 6-point advantage and has the basketball with 6:40 to play in the second quarter. Sears up top of the circle with Blavitz. Taylor looking back door, nobody open. Instead gives it outside, top of the circle to Justice. Blavitz in the right wing. Sears around a screen, fires another three-pointer. Missed that one. The rebound tapped by Stevermer and taken by Burgduff. DJ back into the front court. He pulls up, now goes right side, takes the jumper off balance shot, and he was fouled by Taylor. And that's not a very good foul because Burgduff. So DJ Burgduff leading Ames scoring at 13.2 points a game coming into the game tonight. 66 in the first 5 for DJ. Has 2 free throws. And the first one is up and good. Again, the foul was number 2 on Jeremy Taylor of Ankeny. A third on him here in the second quarter would be nice for Ames. Second free throw also good. 22-18 the score. Sears to Blavitz. Taylor out left to the top of the key area. Shimkus guarding him. Left side for Purcell. Taylor open from 17, up and in. Jeremy Taylor, he's got good range at 6'5". He can go outside and hurt you, and he got a lot of his points in that 37-point effort against Urbandale from the perimeter. 24-18 is the score. So it's Sears and Taylor teaming up to keep Ankeny on top of the Little Cyclones. Stevermer. Now here's the lob inside and a bad pass, but saved back into the baseline and put up and missed by Stevermer. Missed everything over the top, rebounded by Taylor. Ryan Sears for Ankeny. Drives down through the lane, puts up the runner in off the glass. Ryan Sears did a little stop and go move that time, got away from the defender and banks it in off the board. And Denny Cullinan takes the timeout. Ankeny has gone up by 8. 26-18 the score. Hawks of the Little Cyclones. 5.5 to go in the first half. Back. Kevin Pink along with Chuck Octor back at Ames High School, where it's 26-18. Ankeny on top. Little Cyclones after their timeout inbound the basketball, and Jake Hansen back in the lineup brings it across the timeline into the front court. Ames going left to right here in the first half. Hansen in through the top of the key area, picked up by Taylor in the man-to-man. Inside, Shimkus got away and lays it in. Shimkus being guarded down inside by Sears. I don't know if that was a switch or not. And as the other end, Blavitz pulls up and fires it in. Ryan Blavitz gets his first 2 of the night and answers, and it's 28-20. Jake Hansen for the Little Cyclones off the Burrow screen, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Jamie. He didn't get set on the screen outside, and he's going to get called for the offensive foul, and that'll be under 5 to go in the first half. Ankeny's ball in their front court. Jeremy Taylor out at the yard and travels with it. Good defense by Shimkus. Matt Shimkus came out and challenged him out away from the basket that time, and that's what he's going to have to do, Chuck. You can't let him stand out there and shoot that 17-18 footer because he's shown that he can hit that shot. 8-point Hawk lead. Little Cyclones with the ball on the offensive end. Shimkus way out away from the goal. Feeds it to Burrow, top of the circle. Now to Hansen on the right side wing. Jake holds it above his head, gets it back outside of Deardorff, turns around. He's guarded in the man-to-man by Purcell, and then a bad pass as Deardorff threw it behind Hansen and right over here in front of us. Cyclones turn it over. Ryan Sears, along with Jeremy Taylor, has had a big first half for the Hawks. Taylor hands to Sears, coming around on the pick, goes inside, drops it off underneath the Blavitz, lays it up and in. With Burrow behind him, not much Jamie could do, and Blavitz gets another basket. Deardorff pull-up jump shot, no good. Off the left side, rebounded by Blavitz. Hawks up 10 with the ball in the front court with Sears. Back to Blavitz. Drives to the foul line, gives it the right side of the baseline. Justice couldn't do anything with it. Back outside for Blavitz. Blavitz feeds it high post for Purcell. He turns around, faces up to the basket, guarded by Burrow. Into the lane for Purcell. Couldn't get the shot away. Now the shot put up and blocked by Burrow. At least his third block of the first half on the shot attempt by Justice, taken away by Ames. Hansen pulls up front court. Jake comes back to the top of the key area. Hansen keeps the dribble going, looks for Burrow. He's covered, goes right side, down the lob inside, and an offensive foul called on Shimkus. So another Ames turnover on the offensive foul, their 4th team foul of the ball game. Ankeny's only committed 5, 3:36 to go in the first half. 30-20, Ankeny's lead is 10. Sears goes right on the dribble, going up the sideline. Feeds it inside. Right-hand hook shot by Taylor is good. Nice little half hook by Jeremy Taylor down to the right baseline. Right of the goal about 5 feet away. Taylor's got 5 baskets, 2 free throws, and 12 to go along with Sears, who has 14. Make that 15 points. And now Ames with a timeout. It's Ankeny 32, Ames 20. Ames with the ball after Little Cyclone's second first half timeout. Jamie Burrow out between the circles. Burgduff feeds it inside, taken by Brown, lays it up and in. Didn't catch it initially, but got a hand on it, knocked it to the floor, picked it up, and DJ lays it in. 5 for Brown, 32-22. Only the second basket in the second quarter. Here's a 3 for Sears, up and in, way outside. Ryan Sears, his 4th three-point basket of the ball game, and it's 35-22. And Sears has had a huge first half for the Hawks. Here's the lob to the inside. Brown again gets away, lays it up, missed it, rebounded by Burrow. Back up and in. over Ryan Justice. Jamie Burrow gets his second field goal, 35-24 Ankeny. 2:35 remaining in the half. Sears, right side, three-pointer, no good. This time off the front of the rim, and B.J. Brown rebounds. Jake Hansen back across the timeline of the front court. Hansen up the right side, between the legs with a dribble, backs it off, guarded by Sears. Off to Deerdorf. Feeds it up top. Burrow's going to try a three, and it's good for Jamie Burrow. Burrow said, if you're going to give me that, I'll take it. I don't know how many threes he's going to get this year, but there's one that brings it back to 8 at 35-27. Sears to Taylor outside. Burrow gets up close on him. Justice puts it up and in. First two for Ryan Justice, as he shows that he can shoot from outside as well. 37-27 is the score. Ankeny by 10. Hansen bounce pass high post to Brown, bounced it off his foot, picks it up, and then dribbles it again and got away with it. Three-point try. Deerdorf up and in. Nope, that's a two for Deerdorf. Luke right on the line, and his first two of this quarter. At the other end, Taylor scores, and you can't turn your head on Ankeny. They get the ball down the floor in such a hurry, and Taylor got the layup underneath. 6 first-half baskets for Jeremy Taylor. 39-29 Hawks. Ball off the hands of Burgduff, who saves it on the near side. DJ backing in on Blavitz. Gets it outside for Hansen. 1:20 to play in the half. Hansen holds the ball way outside. Sears backs up inside the arc, gives him some room. Hansen feeds it in. Brown high post, drops it off the foot of Burgduff and out of bounds. Yeah, not a very good spot to give him the pass. Good idea, but the pass got at the two tops of DJ Burgduff. Ankeny as we work our way towards the 1-minute mark. Time remaining in the second quarter. Sears pull-up jump shot right at the foul line. Missed another one. Rebounded by Shimkus. Hansen looking up as he brings it into the front court. Hansen pulls up, gets it on the sideline to Deerdorf, and a blocking foul is called. Deerdorf fouled in the drive attempt by Purcell. Jeff Sullivan, number 43, will check in and replaces Ryan Justice. Hansen looks, feeds it underneath, left good by Burgduff. Well, that's what they wanted to do earlier. They weren't able to get it inbounds in time. That time Hansen spotted Burgduff and gave him a great pass, and DJ Burgduff got the layup. Sullivan for Ankeny at the other end, outside top of the circle. Evans has also come in, drives around and travels with it. He dragged his pivot foot. Scott Evans turns the ball over, and the Cyclones take it with 33 seconds on the clock, trailing 39-31. Up quickly off the Ankeny bench, but not quick enough. Aaron Ruff, he couldn't get in time, and so the play continues as he sits across the way in front of the scorer's table. Hansen front court Ames. Looks like the little Cyclones will hold for the final shot of the half if they can, and they'd take the same results as they got at the end of the first quarter, Chuck. Well, keep our eye on Jake Hansen. Jake again standing in the center circle, dribbling with the right hand, milking the clock down. Now he'll go to work with 10 on the clock. Shimkus up at the high post with Brown opposite him. Driving to the right side, Burgduff can't get the shot away, drops it inside, broken up by Sears, goes to the floor, picked up by Shimkus, turns around and fires it up, and it wouldn't have counted had it gone at the end of the first half. So the halftime score from Ames High School on this Friday night, the first Friday of the new year, 39-31, Ankeny on top of Ames at a National Conference Central Iowa Metro League basketball matchup, and we'll come back with our halftime show. Look at the first half scoring and more in 2 minutes. The second half. Little Cyclones right in front of us. We'll head from right to left on your radio in the second half of play. Jake Hansen takes the ball, picked up still in the backcourt by Sears. That's the matchup that we've enjoyed watching so far tonight. The two seniors going head-to-head. Matt Shimkus trapped outside, hands it to Deerdorf and Luke Travers. He took an extra step before he took on the brakes, and so the Little Cyclones with a turnover. You said, Chuck, that they didn't have that many turnovers in the first half, but they get one in the first 11 seconds of the third quarter. Yeah. We won't have you mention that next time at halftime. Purcell for Ankeny. Turnaround jumper by Jeremy Taylor. A wild shot, missed everything, and then Ankeny can't save it. It goes out of bounds. Ryan Justice, Ames gets it. And again, Ames, as we saw at the end of the first half, they got some pressure on Taylor, got right up on him on the shot, and he missed that one badly. Didn't even draw iron. Hansen, and here's a foul going to be called on Jamie Burrow. Set the screen on Sears, and Sears ran into the big Burrow, and so Jamie gets the foul. He's had 2 fouls tonight. Both of them have been offensive fouls just like that, setting the screen. So Ankeny takes over. Ames has added twice, turned it over twice here at the outset of the third quarter. Ryan Blavitz way out on the right side, guarded by Hansen in the man-to-man. Now to Ryan Justice. Justice, one of the junior starters, the only underclassman starting for Ankeny. Justice takes the ball through the top of the key area to Blavitz with Hansen. Right side of Purcell, back out to Sears. Jumper right at the top of the key is up and in. That's a 2-pointer over Burgduff, or over Deerdorf, who got rubbed off on the screen. And Ryan Sears now has 20 points in the game. He came in averaging 14.6. Hansen on the dribble drive left side, got away from Sears, takes the 3, no good off the front of the rim, rebounded by Taylor. Outlet to Sears, so they come 2-on-3. Sears pulls up foul line, feeds to the right side, taken inside by Justice, lays it in. Nice break, Sears dish to Ryan Justice, who got the layup. With a left hand coming in on the right side. 12-point lead for Ankeny, equals their biggest of the game. Hansen to Deerdorf on the right side. Deerdorf up on top of the circle to Jamie Burrow, hands back to Luke. Deerdorf between the circles. Now goes left side to Hansen, right out in front of us. Top of the circle again to Burrow. Right side, quick pass inside. Shimkus puts it up over Taylor and scores. Nice feed by Deerdorf. He got it inside, and Shimkus finished it off with a layup. Only the second basket for Matt Shimkus. He has 4 in the game, and it's 43-33. Ryan Justice for Ankeny. Taylor got away from Burrow. Drive, pumps it up, and an offensive foul is called on Jeremy Taylor. And who's in there to draw the charge? But 5'8" Luke Deerdorf. For in, and Burgduff checks out. 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Ames down 10 with a basketball after the offensive foul on Taylor. Hansen into the front court again, matched up with Sears. Lobs it inside. Nice catch by Shimkus. Missed the layup. Got the rebound. Back up and in from underneath. Shimkus missed the first time around, but stayed with it. Got the rebound. Blavitz drives and scores for Ankeny. Ryan Blavitz with a driving layup. 45-35. Jake Hansen bounce pass right side in front of the Ames bench. Here's the lob inside again. Shimkus pumps it up, no good. He missed from in close right side. Rebounded by Ankeny. Taken away by Purcell to Sears. That left side, Justice pull-up shot, left baseline, left it short. Ball batted around. Justice got it back. Purcell out to Sears, fake. Feeds it inside, nice pass. Justice mishandles it, goes up for the shot and was fouled. And will go to the line and shoot 2. Well, Sears showing on that possession that he can do more than score. He had a shot that he passed up, stuck, and fed it inside to Justice. He mishandled the pass momentarily, but then got it back and was fouled in the layup attempt by Hansen. Justice, who has scored 2 tonight, has 2 free throws. And the first one on the way and in. Ryan Justice, 6 feet 2 inches tall. Lone junior starter for the Hawks. Second shot also good. He had 2 points at halftime, and he now has 6. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hansen behind the back dribble, front court out in the midcourt area. Jake bounces along to Shimkus, way out on the right side. Couldn't hand it back to Hansen. Now he looks, feeds it through near side to Deerdorf. Deerdorf back outside to Stevermer. To Hansen. Hansen looks inside. Shimkus, nice move, drives around Taylor and lays it up and in. What a great fake that he put on Jeremy Taylor. Matt Shimkus has come alive here in the second half. 47-37, lead again, 10 for the Hawks. Justice outside, guarded by Shimkus. Justice feeds it right side for Purcell. Out to Sears. Justice takes the foul line jumper and scores over Shimkus. Ryan Justice, like Shimkus, has come to life in the third quarter. And it's 49-37. Hawks by a dozen. 4:40 to play in the third. Jake Hansen front court, pressured by Sears, turns around. Can't get the ball inside. Now bounces the deep left quarter to Shimkus. Shimkus, cross court pass to Hansen, driving inside, lays it up and in. Great driving shot by Jake Hansen. Changed the shot in midair and got it in. At the other end, driving as Purcell missed the shot, and a blocking foul is called on DJ Brown. Good there with Drew Purcell with the body. Purcell will go to the line where Purcell is 6-foot senior. A reserve on last year's state tournament team, puts the free throw up and through. Ankeny was 17-5 last year. They were 10-4 in the national conference, so they finished in the upper division in the league. Second free throw up and in. Purcell makes them both. Neither team has shot very many free throws. Ankeny has done a good job as a team at the line. And again, they build a 12-point lead at 51-39. Hansen dribbling around to the left side. Double team, gets it inside. Layup by Stevermer. It's good. Scott Stevermer takes a nice pass from Hansen to score down inside. For Scott, his second field goal gives him 4 on the night. 51-41 Hawks. Sears. The Justice through the top of the key. Taken by Blavitz. Sears got away, feeds it inside, bad pass that time. He was anticipating somebody back into the Ames lineup. Deardorff gets a rest. Ames tries to slice the lead back down to single digits with 3:48 to play in the period. Hansen angles right on the dribble into the front court. Up the sideline, beats Sears, double team now. Looks for an open teammate. Nice bounce inside to Burrow, lays it up and in. Great feed by Hansen to Jamie Burrow. 9 for Burrow. And credit Hansen with a great assist. Sears turns around, outside, gets it away for Blavitt. Back inside, Sears puts it up and got clobbered and fouled by Burgduff. Foul on DJ Burgduff will send Ryan Sears to the line with 2 shots.
Ryan Sears will be shooting 2.
Sears hasn't grown a whole lot, has he, Chuck, from when he was younger? Yeah, Todd Sears, his older brother, was a key player on a couple of Ames State tournament teams. Ryan Sears puts the free throw up and in. He's a deadly free throw shooter, and Ames has kept him off the line before now. Tries to build the lead back to 10. Sears puts it up and in. Ryan Sears also going to Nebraska to play, only he's going to Omaha. He's playing for Creighton next year. Signed a letter of intent to attend school and play basketball for Creighton out of the Missouri Valley Conference. 53-43 is the score. DJ Brown out away from the basket, hands the ball to Jake Hansen. Hansen in the midcourt area, feeds along right side for Burgduff. Burgduff back to Burrow, top of the circle. Jamie looking down inside. Now there's the lob, threw it over there to Brown and out of bounds.
Hawks take over on the turnover.
Good idea with a pass, but a little bit too much air under that one. Replaces him in the Hawks lineup. 3 minutes, 6 seconds to play in quarter number 3. With Ames trailing 53-43 to the Ankeny Hawks. Ryan Sears off to Ryan Blavitt. Now to Ryan Justice. So the 3 Ryans in the starting lineup. Ball handle the ball in this possession. Out on the right side for Sell. Try to bounce it underneath. Denied the pass. Back out to Blavitt. Blavitt. Deardorff went for the steal and didn't get it. Jump shot missed by Sears. Rebound played away by Shimkus. Outlet pass front court taken by Deardorff. All alone. Set shot right side. Up and in. Luke Deardorff, the defender, went back inside to cover the passing lane, and Deardorff made him pay. Little shot from the right wing. 6 points for Deardorff. Sears in the drive. Dishes right baseline. Jump shot flat. No good. Rebounded though by Sears inside in traffic. Bounces it away for Justice. Works for the shot and puts it up and in with a left hand. Left hand scoop shot by Ryan Justice. Gives him 10. 8 of them have come here in the third period. 55-45 to score. Down the middle. Near steal. Sears almost picked the pocket and not commits the foul on Deardorff. Boy, he had him set up, and he almost got the steal, but Deardorff was able to spin away and keep the basketball away from the charging Ryan Sears. And then Sears will end up making contact with Deardorff and commits the foul. Ames maintains possession. Only the second foul in the second half on the Hawks. Right corner to Shimkus, and that back outside to Deardorff. Takes it in, can't go any farther. Lobs it cross court. Burgduff left baseline, couldn't get the shot away. Back to Stevermer. Stevermer feeds it in the lane to traffic. Burrow bounce underneath the Shimkus, lays it up and in. Burrow the assist, and Shimkus gets another field goal. Great interior feed from Jamie Burrow, 55-47. Blavitt's right sideline for Ankeny. Wide open jump shot up and in. Boy, Ryan Justice has come from nowhere here in the third quarter. Justice went into halftime with 2 points. Now in the third quarter, with a minute and a half to play in this period, he has 12. 57-47, the lead back to 10 for Ankeny. Ames can't get any closer than 8 here in the third period. They were down by 8 at halftime. Deardorff top of the circle. Off to Burrow, now out of the corner. A three-pointer is up and in for DJ Burgduff. He came in with 11 in the season. That's his first of the night. 57-50. Cuts the lead down to 7. Evans, outside guarded by Burrow. Gets it away for Ryan Justice. Shimkus on him. Free throw line for Purcell. Starts to drive inside, stumbles and travels with the ball. He had ideas about going to the basket, and Jamie Burrow changed his mind for him in a hurry. Big Jamie got him to the final minute of the third quarter to tighten him up even more. Chuck, they're down 7, and the hoop here would be big. Luke Deardorff in the front court. Ankeny in his own defense this time. Burrow, Stevermer in the left wing. Back outside for Burrow, top of the circle. Now between the rings, it goes to Deardorff. Feeds it right side for Burgduff. Back to Deardorff. Penetrates. Burgduff, 3 right side. On the way, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound tipped up by Stevermer at position, but the ball caromed out over his head, and Ankeny comes away with it. Drive it inside layup, and the foul will be called on Ankeny. Well, it's going to be on Jamie Burrow. I thought maybe they don't agree with that call. DJ Brown comes in and Burrow goes out. That's 3 fouls on Burrow. And we'll shoot the 2 free throws. Evans, with 1 point, he has the only point by a bench player tonight for Ankeny. Free throw up and in. Again, this is a team that's not very deep. They've used 8 players tonight. Evans, one of the reserves. Second free throw in and out, no good. Tipped up and in off the glass. Tipped in by Sullivan. And he turns around with a look of bewilderment on his face like he can't believe that that happened. Luke Deerdorf. So it turns into a 3-point play for Ankeny. Now the ball knocked out of bounds by Blavitz. 60-50 is the score with 9 seconds to play in the period. Ames with the ball in the front court, quarter court to inbound. Off to Deerdorf. Deerdorf looking to drive on Sears. Luke going right side, lost the ball, picks it up, turns around, fires it up, no good. Brown goes after the rebound, and the quarter runs out. Ames didn't get the shot and didn't get the rebound, and so Ankeny takes a 10-point lead in the final quarter. After 3 tonight from Ames, it's 60-50. The little Cyclones trail the Hawks by 10. Back to the start of the final period on 1430 KSI. Starts the final quarter. They're up 60-50. Ryan Blavitz outside against the Ames zone defense. Sears back to Blavitz. So the lead was 8 at halftime. Now it's 10. Blavitz tries to free up partially blocked. Foul called on Luke Deerdorf. Look at the scorebook after 3 quarters. And yet Ryan Justice helps Ankeny expand their lead by 2 going into the final quarter. Blavitz hits the first of 3 free throws. A senior, he's played a lot of basketball for Ankeny the past couple of years. It's another one. And now he goes for the hat trick. And he got it. 3 in a row for Blavitz. Ups his point total to 9. And builds the Ankeny lead to 63-50. Jake Hansen back in for Ames. Hansen lobs inside for Shimkus. Makes the catch. Ball away. Baseline shot is good by Matt Shimkus. Shimkus had 2 at the half. He now has a dozen for the game. 63-52 Ankeny. And Ames is going to have to make a stop on defense and make a little bit of a run here in the 4th quarter to get back in it. Sears spins in the lane. Off balance shot up. No good. He was fouled in the shot by Deerdorf. Counting the 3 in a row that Blavitz made seconds ago. Now Sears at the line. It's the first one. 23 points for Ryan Sears. Sears has been in double figures, I think, in every game this year. It's both free throws. He was in double figures before we cleared our throats here tonight. Got 65-52. Hansen going right side. Bounces underneath the basket. Deerdorf baseline shot up, no good. Weak side rebound taken by Sears for Ankeny. 1 minute gone by in the 4th quarter. Ryan Sears down the middle, looks to penetrate, spins to the foul line, leaves it back outside. Taylor's shot is up, no good, up the side of the rim. The rebound to Hansen. Ames comes in a hurry. Hansen with a man in front, couldn't get it to Burgduff on the right side. Hansen takes the shot, fall away. Shot from just inside the free throw line, missed and rebounded by Ankeny. Taken away by Scott Evans. Nope, it's by Justice instead. And then traveling is called on Jeff Sullivan. Freshmen and sophomores at the varsity level for a number of years, and that's contributed to the success they've had. 6.5 minutes to go in the ballgame. 65-52 is the score. Shimkus top of the circle. Turns around, feeds it away right side. Deerdorf inside, past Burrow and out of bounds. Sears, Justice, Sullivan, Blavitz, and Taylor, the 5 in for Ankeny. Ames has Hansen with Deerdorf, Burgduff, Shimkus, and Stevermer, or Burrow, rather. Inside, almost tied up as Sullivan gets it off to Blavitz. Jump shot from 7 up, no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded in the lane by Justice, puts it back up in, right around Shimkus and scores. Ryan Justice has 14, and the biggest lead of the night for Ankeny is their 67-52 margin right now. Hansen and Deerdorf on the right side. Out between the rings to Shimkus. Left side of the wing to Hansen. Back out to Deerdorf. Hansen takes it again way out of the left side near the hash mark on the near side of the floor. Pass inside off the hands of Shimkus and out of bounds. It was deflected by Taylor and then touched last by Ames. Out of bounds to go in the ball game. And it's 67-52. Ankeny on top. We'll return with more Ames High Little Cyclone basketball in 60 seconds. With Chuck Octor and Kevin Pink back at Ames High School, where it's 67-52. The Hawks lead the Little Cyclones. Only 5.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Quick pace game here tonight. Almost too fast, though, if you're an Ames fan. Ryan Justice feeds it off. Sullivan feeds it down. Taylor's short shot right side up and in. Great ball movement, and Jeremy Taylor got the basket. 16. A lot of ball movement, not much dribbling for Ankeny. And that time, they got the defense out of position. Stevermer lobs inside, broken up by Sears against the steal. Sears got around Stevermer in the backcourt, comes up to the front court, pull-up jump shot, foul line, no good. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Shimkus, gives it to Stevermer, goes to the other end, lays it up, and it's blocked by Sears and a foul call. Ryan Sears doesn't think so, but John Elias says that is a foul, and will send Scott Stevermer to the free throw line to shoot two. Had only the one man back and took it right in and Callum Sears and drew the foul. First free throw by Scott is up and in. Stevermer with his 5th point of the night. 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Ames didn't attempt a free throw, Chuck, in that third quarter, and have only shot 7 for the night, including those 2 by Stevermer, who hit them both. 69-54. Ryan Sears to Jeremy Taylor out at the top of the key area. Shovels it away for Justice. Started Shimkus out away from the goal. Backs off to the foul line, or to the midcourt line. Now takes it inside. Beats Shimkus and scores. Ryan Justice got away from the defender, and not much help for Ames defensively inside. And Justice has another field goal. His 6th of the second half. Jake Hansen. Jamie Burrow back to Hansen to the right side, way out of the wing. 4:24 to play in the fourth quarter. Hansen in the midcourt area, keeps the dribble going, bounces high post. Burrow drops it off left side, drive-in shot by Burgduff, no good. Follows from Shimkus, no good. Got it back. Matt puts it up in the lane, missed again off the back of the rim, kept it alive. Stevermer has it, fadeaway shot is up, no good. He's knocked to the floor, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Shimkus. Flank range and couldn't get him down. And about halfway through this final quarter, Ankeny has built a comfortable 71-54 lead. Ryan Justice takes the ball out away from the basket beyond the three-point arc, gives it left side for Sullivan, the sophomore getting some playing time, guarded by Burgduff. Holds the ball, still holds it. Now he puts it on the floor, takes the jump shot from the baseline, no good. Tipped up, no good by Sears. And Stevermer clears the board for Ames. Stevermer feeds it underneath. Burgduff drives. He lays it up, and a blocking foul is called on Ryan Justice. Stevermer knocked to the floor, will get up and go to the free throw line and shoot 2 more. Ames had a 2-game winning streak coming in. Ankeny had lost 2 in a row. But unless the Little Cyclones can catch fire in the final 3 minutes and 40 seconds, those 2 streaks will be over. Stevermer again at the free throw line. I'm sorry, DJ Burgduff at the line. And he's in double figures now with 10. And second one is up and also good. No free throw attempts that they have had, they've made. Ames, I have 7 out of 9 for the game. Ryan Sears drives, nice dish inside to Justice, who lays it up and in. Sears, that's a classic move by the point guard. He drew the defense and then dropped it off to Justice down to the left baseline to score. Burrow backing in all the way in, got away with a travel. I think the ball knocked away and out of bounds. The shot missed by Burrow and then knocked out by Stevermer. Almost the free throw line all the way in underneath the basket. Well, when you're 6'2" and about 235 or 40 pounds, you can do that. Ryan Sears crossover dribble, hanging shot in the lane is good. Sears again going to one-on-one, only his 2nd field goal of the last half. Ankeny up 75-56. This one's gotten away from the Little Cyclones a little bit here in the final quarter. DJ Brown inside missed the layup. The rebound is battled for Stevermer. He missed. DJ Brown tries again, and it's no good, but he was fouled in the shot. Little Cyclones, you have to applaud their effort. They're going to the offensive glass, but they don't have much to show for it. First half. The big 6'6" senior puts the first one up, and no good. Off the back of the rim. He'll be at home to face Fort Dodge. Little Cyclones Tuesday and Friday next week. Both free throws missed by Brown, rebounded by Ankeny. Sears dribbled through the double team in the backcourt. Feeds it up ahead to a wide open Ryan Justice. Passed up the shot back out to Sears. 2:42, time remaining in the ball game. Evans off to Jeremy Taylor. Taylor to Justice out away from the basket. Again, left of the foul line. Justice back in the midcourt area to Blavitz. Blavitz looking to drive on Burgduff. Kicks it off left side beyond the arc to Sears. And Ryan Sears comes back out, and Ankeny runs some clock with a 19-point lead. Evans looking down inside, looking for an open teammate. Couldn't find one. Instead gets it back into the capable hands of Ryan Sears. And Sears will protect the ball away from Deerdorf. Comes back out of the midcourt area. Sears looking to drive. Can't shake Deerdorf. Now he does. Goes into the lane, pumps it up over Brown and scores. 28 in the game for Ryan Sears, and the lead grows to 21 points for Ankeny. High post Brown. Bounce pass in the back door. Driving layup. Good by Burgduff. 13th for Burgduff. Nice assist by Brown. Taylor at the other end pulls up left baseline. Fires back out for Justice. Now in at the high post. Evans turns around, goes right around Brown and scores. Scott Evans with his first basket of the game. 79-58 Ankeny. And when Ankeny gets up into the upper 70s and 80s for a score, not too many teams are going to be able to beat him. Deerdorf, Stevermer around to pick, puts it up from 17 and scores. Scott Stevermer with 8 in the game. 79-60. Just over a minute to go in the ball game. Stay tuned after the game. We'll have Denny Cullinan on the post-game show. The comments from the first-year Ames head coach. Evans drives on Brown, goes inside, slips it up, and an offensive foul is called on Scott Evans. And 6'3" junior, also in it. And Luke Deerdorf is the guy who'll leave. So Stevermer stays in with Ocker, Sivison, Johns. All the way in the drive, Stevermer pumps it up and drew the foul. Because there's a lot of basketball still to be played. Stevermer's free throw is up and in, and now he'll go for double figures if he can make the second one. I have him with 9 in the night. Yeah, I seem to remember that. Second free throw is up and in. So now Stevermer goes out. 5'8" junior is McCarley. Ankeny with Fredrickson. Off to Evans, feeds it inside. In traffic, the ball ripped away. Stolen by McCarley. Coming up with his steal. 40 seconds to go. McCarley into the front court. Crosses over in the dribble. Feeds it out to the right side to David John. Ocker along the left side of McCarley. Back out between the circles for Johns. Evans Stevenson. Ames works the clock down, 20 seconds to play. McCarley fires it up from the right side and scores. Three-point basket for Matt McCarley, the 5'8" junior. 79-65. Ball taken on the near side by Bach for Ankeny. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and Ankeny is going to run the clock out. Here's a three-pointer at the buzzer that's short, and the final score tonight from Ames. The Hawks win 79-65. A 14-point win for Ankeny. And we'll be back with a post-game show on 1430 KSI starting in 2 minutes.